Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's evening show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I am going to start with tonight's evening show. Very, very interesting. So Eduardo Hagen on Twitter will be one of the reputable voices out there when it comes to Arsenal. So Babakon talk say Arsenal, they prepare formal offer for the likes of Benjamin Sesko. So as I see the news, like this, I think so when you see breaking news, you get say Arsenal are preparing a formal offer from Benjamin Sesko. The club are working hard to complete a deal before the Euros 2024. Now, what Eduardo Hagen is saying is not really far apart from waiting Dean Jones in the morning say Arsenal need to act fast. If they want to make sure say they get this deal done, they need to act very, very fast because Chelsea self, in short, the company like Chelsea don't they ahead of Arsenal because the way Chelsea they take the matter very, very seriously. Fear self they catch me. But more just watch and see how everything they unfold. So I can't stumble upon this fantastic piece of article get from the Mirror. This is an extensive feature story. Now the Mirror can they explain say Manchester City has actually sued the Premier League. Now when you look at the title of the story put out by the Mirror, they say Man City sparks civil war with legal action against Premier League. Now what is this case all about? Now, Manchester City is suing the EPL for discrimination against golf ownership. You get with associated party transaction rules, which they call APT. Now, what is this thing Man City is quarreling the EPL about? So, say this thing starts ever since the Public Investment Fund, PIF, took over the Saudi Public Investment Fund, took over Newcastle. Now, so that some people don't go get away with some laws because say there is the law of the profitability and sustainability regulation, which stops club, that's like the FFP, the financial fair play policy, which stops club from leveraging, from doing what you sponsors with they in close relationship with the owner. For example, Nami gets Manchester City. Then when I don't say Baba Sato my friend, then Baba Sato can get one company. Then Baba Sato company will come to sponsor Man City. Then me by the side, I feel give Baba Sato 1 billion. So making use that in company, bring back that 1 billion into my club so that I go circumvent the rules because the profitability and sustainability regulation policy states that you can only eat what you kill. So once the revenue is something that you generated with your club, then you go feed they allowed to use that same revenue and buy as you like. Imagine a situation whereby Arsenal, for their sponsorship, like as we wear Fly Emirates now, as Emirates they sponsor us, some other people said they sponsor us. The Sobha Realty, maybe the real estate company where they sponsor us, also will put their name for our training center. All the money these people they give us, say now we will still use reinvest in the club. So most people they do what you. That's why the EPL brought that law say anybody with they in close relationship with the owner, you know, if you use those type of people come the time you say you want then from there now they get sponsorship into the club, why you go involve? So you get 4 people, 4 companies where they for UAE, the United Arab Emirates. So those ones they want invest for Man City, but the FA say no. Even if they have to invest, we need to evaluate that investment, that sponsorship. So Man City they vex say, "Una they block investors for us, especially investors when they come from the Gulf area. But if na investors when they come from America, una know the reason them. If na when they come from maybe London, UK, none the reason them. So this time around, we no go agree. That is why Manchester City have taken the EPL to court. In fact, very, very soon, we're going to hear proceedings about this matter. Now, look at the likely implications or the consequences. Now, the Mirror, if you read the report put out by the Mirror can also they explain, say, this team fit get a fallback on Man City, because don't forget, according to Richard Masters, who's the chief executive of the EPL, in the talk say the EPL will still prosecute Manchester City this year. The case is coming up. Nobody knows the dates, because based on they take oaths of secrecy, so nobody knows when it's going to happen. So if Man City maybe win this case, EPL fit on the bias for that trial, come make sure say Man City are convicted on all 115 breaches. So I just make a let you know how things they unfold. If this case gets to a logical conclusion, I will let you know whether Man City go win this case, or maybe na EPL go win this case. In fact, Man City going to ask other clubs, say make them come join the matter, because this thing can be you tomorrow. Come join this matter, make we fight the EPL. So people never really pull body, but I know say the likes of Manchester City, the likes of Newcastle, maybe saying at the same type of owners they get from the same area, they fit join hand, because Manchester City put out a report of about, I think, 156 pages or 176 pages detailing the infringements with this law from the EPL they cause on them. So anyhow they go, once the case don't end, I will let you know how the case they go. So now moving forward, so the London Evening Standard, they let us know, say Douglas Luiz to Arsenal, it gets, say the Gunners don't know how much the deal will cost. Now, surprisingly, they can't explain, say, based on, say, Newcastle, you get, I say Newcastle, based on, say, Aston Villa, they no one breach the profitability and sustainability regulation policy, the PSR, or the financial fair play policy, then they will have to sell some of their players. Regardless, when you look at the second paragraph, you see Douglas Luiz, okay, despite Villa reaching the Champions League, they may have to sell players in order to comply with the Premier League's PSR rules. Now, according to Spanish outlets, Fijales, so the current talk say 59 million would be enough to land this Douglas Luiz. Now, if you ask me for my own personal opinion, I will tell you that I run far away from the line of thoughts of Fijales, who is the Spanish media house. Personally, even if Aston Villa won't sell a player, I don't think they'll be sacrificing Douglas Luiz. They may sell another person. They may sell Leon Bailey. They may sell, even though the Watkins gone. What if the guarantees on the Watkins will still be Aston Villa next season? Now the way they say, then even let's say worst come to worst case scenario, say they won't sell the likes of Douglas Luiz. I don't think 59 million is going to be the figure that will be quoted. No, you're going to hear 80, 90 million. If as in say they won't sell and build on, say they won't balance their books. Come on, what is 59 million? I don't think that would be the right figure, but you never can tell. What do I know? We'll just watch and see how everything they unfold as they go. Now, Demazio, go and look at Demazio, who's one of the reporters at Sky Sports. So he can give us further updates. So he can say on Osimhen, we assume he's going to leave Napoli. At the moment, there's only Arsenal who is showing interest in Osimhen at the moment. Every other person don't pull off. You get, so Arsenal are the only ones who are still, though they are still far away from his release clause. But when it comes to interests, you get, Arsenal are the only ones hovering around, still asking questions. The likes of Manchester United, Chelsea, PSG, those ones, they, like that £110 million clause, you know, the sweets them for Bele. So we'll just watch, because we don't say Arsenal just they look successful and Osimhen. You get, so we'll just watch how everything will unfold. Because so I say as the news they drop, I'm going to let them know. Now today now we're going to hear say on the day where Champions League final take place, where Real Madrid beat Borussia Dortmund, say Chelsea held Champions League final meeting with Benjamin Sesko's agents, because his agent was there at Wembley to watch the match, and even I say Sesko self can watch that final. So Chelsea met with him. So this one self, he comes to me as a surprise, because when you look at the subtitles really under the main title, first of all, the main title, Chelsea Champions League final meeting with Stars agents. Now Chelsea met Sesko's representatives, blah 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 blah. Now what we want to hear now, moving forward, we say Chelsea don't even have the money. Just over the year, say they won't pay the buyer clause, they are preparing, they are shaking it. Chelsea don't even have the money. Part of the article, I screenshotted this portion. They say Chelsea meets Sesko's agents. Okay, now look at what is under. They hope to pay 55 million release clause in installments. Who does that? in installments. This is what the profitability and the sustainability regulation, aka financial fair play policy, came to cure. This is the madness it came to cure. Even though you have the likes of Todd Boehly, Egbadi, who are one of the richest in the world, they cannot just dip in their pocket and bring money and just say, okay, I take 60 million, go buy Sesko. No, that is why they are now begging. Say, okay, please pay in installments. So Arsenal, when the doctor Arsenal, they prepare to enter formal offer, to make a formal offer for Benjamin Sesko. We don't really know if Arsenal will come and be begging for instrumental payments or Arsenal are going to be making an outright payment. So we could just watch, because that one said it suits my belly, because there is no way RB Leipzig will see a club that wants to pay them outrightly, like give them all the money. Look, when they consider the one they beg, they say, I beg more to give them in installment. In fact, as I see this story, I can say Chelsea never even serious. No wonder they ran away from the £110 million Osimhen deal. Because if you cannot even afford 55 million, you're begging for instrumental payments. How are you going to afford the 110 million? Like, it makes no sense. So at the end of the day, with all these things I put on the table for now, it shows Arsenal are in the driving seat because we have a healthy financial account. So I don't think we are going to be begging anybody for that kind of thing. So we'll just watch and see how things they go. Now, another Sky Sports reporter, where they based in Germany, he's called Kerry Howe. So he's a Sky Sports reporter. Now, Baba Conde explains that Joshua Kimmich is actually considering Arsenal as one of his possible destinations if he wants to leave Bayern Munich. Now, before Bayern Munich signed the likes of Vincent's company, Kimmich, they talk say, okay, he get 12 months left on his contract. So Baba Conde explains say he wants to see who the next Bayern coach will be. After he don't see him, then go come make up his mind, come decide, because in the look at joining Barca, joining the likes of Real Madrid, he even put Arsenal in there, because whether you like it or yes, Arsenal one of the best clubs in the world at the moment. So I think that 12 months left on his contract, Bayern never even give him like an extension, a contract offer. So okay, oh yeah, can't sign this one. So with that said, he can feel like maybe the new coach know the reason the matter, because under Tuchel they were contemplating on giving him a contract, like new contract, making for stay. Now he can tell and say, don't worry, me and my will be the next coach if I go know whether I go sign. Now next coach don't come, but they look on the reason the matter. And to come put some sign for Ngari, the new coach come the reason Zinchenko. You get so Baba go the one that say, ah, don't be 11 back and play for that. So I don't want to use me again. So we never really know how things they unfold. Now, when you look at the reverse, I come to say even Arsenal actually appreciates the player. If he becomes available, Arsenal will go for him. Because as of now, Joshua Kimmich is not on the market, so nobody knows his availability. All we know for now is that he has 12 months left on his contract and there is no movement happening. But it's still early days, because officially transfer window is going to be opening June 14. So time still plenty, you get, for Bayern to actually decide and know what they want to do. Now, the Daily Canon let us know say Arsenal have made contact with 26-year-old Ukrainian winger representatives. That is Viktor Taganov. He plays for Girona. In 30 games this season, he scored 8 goals and gave 7 assists. Him, with that their Ukrainian guy, I don't know if you mentioned that striker, that Girona striker. That guy, that's 9 the highest goal scorer. I scored plenty goals. Back at the pursue that one. Plus Salvio. Salvio is saying on the way to Manchester City ahead of next season, because at the same City group, get Man City and Girona. So it would be easy for movements from A to B. So it would be very, very easy. Well, me, I never watched the player play before. I don't really watch Girona. So I don't know how good the guy did, but Arsenal contacted representatives. Probably is going to be the one that will give competition to Bukayo Saka. Well, if that be the case, we'll see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. All right, so my dear Arsenal lovers, the biggest news of the night. Number the fact that Eduardo Hagen on Twitter is letting us know that Arsenal are preparing formal offers for Benjamin Sesko, because we don't hear say Chelsea no get money, Chelsea they beg for instrumental payments. So our own, we they look for, okay, we'll reason them, make a first offer. Even if we no one pay the clause, because ordinarily I would have expected Arsenal to just go there, pay the buyout clause, collect the player instead of negotiating, because by the time you are negotiating, you are giving other entities room to come in and disrupt what you want to do. As long as you have identified this player as this is the player I want to sign. How much you want to play at 30 million, but want to play at 40 million. Just go there, pay the 55, collect your player, everybody will stew. So I don't just switch that. So as we get clarity as every day they come, because you say as day they break, day they come, more news they come up. So as they happen, Shola, I will let you know. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think this is a fine place for us to call the show an end. So to like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good nights, my people. Now get out. All right, guys. Bye. Good apple.